Okay. Your dad played in 2 cup finals?
He did, yeah. He played in, obviously the first one, he played in the first game and then he got injured for the replay. But yeah, they were fantastic memories and great stories from those times. But yeah, two massive games, huh?
And one day you might be back as a coach?
That's the plan, absolutely, yeah. That's the plan.
Things ticking over nicely, and you've been hanging out with one of the world's most well-respected coaches, I understand, these last few days.
Yeah, he's. I had a trip to Argentina to go and see Marcelo Bielsa, and he's a coach. You know, for many years I've been a massive fan of his. I love the way his teams play, his philosophy, his values as a coach. And last year I went to Bilbao and spent a week there to watch him, and it was just incredible. And so this time Argentina, went to Rosario to meet him at his home there, and it was an experience I think I'll never forget.
Did he tell you what he thought of the way you're coming on? Does he see you as a protégé?
Well, I think it's when you go and meet a coach like this, you just want to listen to, you want to try and take in as much as possible, ask as many questions as possible. But yeah, he definitely. I showed him a few clips of what we're doing with Bahrain, and for sure we try and replicate a lot of what they try and what his teams try and do. So, but it was good. It was a great experience. But I agree with Nigel. I think Arsenal have to win this. I think with the amount of question marks they've had for such a long time now, with no silverware, I think they really have to win this today. And there's a great chance for them. This is the best chance they've had in a long time.
A year ago.
Well, I think, you're talking about these upsets, and they're just great examples for every team going into a big game like this, because you just know it's possible. Every single game is winnable, every single game is losable, and as long as you know that, and Nigel was talking about Dave Besant there, preparation and studying the penalties, and that's what it's all down to: preparation, team spirit, preparation, organisation. And if you can get all those things right, and if you can be prepared, and you've got a great team spirit, you've got a chance against anyone.
Do you think he'll lose his job this summer, no matter whether they win the title or not?
Yep. Unfortunately for him, I think he will be out of a job.
It's been a really difficult season. I mean, they've been sort of inconsistent. I mean, they're miles away from where they were a few years ago. Mm-hmm. For me, I watch them at times. I watched them last weekend, and they just seem sort of laboured at times, where before they've lost that killer instinct. It's a shame really, because they're a good team and they do play good football. And even last year, I was really impressed with them. But to be fair, Sevilla have been very strong. As you say, it's been a great campaign for them, and they got some really good players in their team, Sevilla.
Quick thoughts on La Liga. Who's going to win the title today, Anthony?
I'm going with Atletico. I think they've had a fantastic season. I think the pressure's on Barcelona. I think Simeone done a fantastic job, and I think they'll be mentally right more than anything today. And as I say, Atletico for me.